Have you called her?
Yes, she's called me.
Start.
Get my check. Good evening, all. Good evening. I welcome you guys once more to our evening lecture. I welcome you to this lecture. So this evening we are having disciplinary and logistics issue organizing committee to give us lecture this evening. So let's put our hands together to welcome and the chair. Let's welcome you. Good evening. So, from disciplinary, senior say you have to give us 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. You like everything, including your
See, excuse you guys.
Vice Senior say I will to give us lecture about this.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Our amiable coach, Jonah, the photographer, Bobo, you are welcome. Thank you for showing up. Happy International Men's Day. For all you strong women. You're amazing. Keep being with her. Winner, congratulations for your work. Winner is a winner. More beautiful. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so we have been asked to speak about discipline. So I have a few things to say on discipline and my amiable assistant to conclude on it. So it's a pleasure to be here. Just want to speak about a virtue that shapes our character and defines us as humans, as professional players, football players, as a team. There is need for discipline. First of all, what is discipline? Discipline is the practice of training oneself or others to obey rules, maintain self-control, and act consistently to achieve one's goals. In simple terms, it's the ability to do what is right, even when it's hard. It's Discipline is doing what is right even when things are hard. It's a self-conscious effort of a person to follow rules and regulations, especially in a team, in a club that's like this, there are rules and regulations that we must follow, and that's where discipline comes in. We have to make choices that benefit us in the long run instead of instant comfort. Discipline involves making conscious, sometimes difficult choices to achieve our goals. It leads to self-control as well. It leads to orderliness and freedom. In simple terms, in layman terms, you have to be orderly in everything you do, and it involves discipline. As a player, as a football player, professional football player, you have to know the right things to do at the right time. Your eating habits, rather, is important as a professional player. Your sleeping habits is also important as a professional player. So that's where discipline comes in. It has great importance in life. A disciplined person respects others. That is quite important. He respects authority, like the captain or anybody that he puts in place of power. So the disciplined player must always show respect. Be efficient in your duties, which leads to overall better results. As I've said before, in a football team, when we are efficient, especially in our game, in a team, when we are organized, efficient, there's order, we can always win our games because of our togetherness, our efficiency. If we have order, it helps us to be better players, it helps us achieve our goals. Discipline is not a restriction. When we think of discipline, sometimes we look at it as a set of strict rules or punishment, but it's actually not. Discipline, sometimes we think about it as a set of strict rules or punishment, but it's actually an essential tool for achieving our goals. It's a pathway to freedom and success, and there are some key aspects of discipline. There are benefits as well, and some key aspects of discipline that we must invite in. Discipline involves consistency. Like you do small things. Do it in small practices, like repeatedly, consistently, then you gain perfection. When you consistently imbibe in daily practices of small actions, you see massive results at the end of the day. It's really broad, but I just have to make it short because I'm not a teacher or a person. I'm just doing the best I can do. So the key aspects of discipline and the benefits of discipline will be taken by amiable assistants and Miriam Abdulrashid.
I'm not saying much, just to talk about the key aspect of discipline. The key aspects are self-discipline, internal discipline, and external discipline. So for self-discipline, it is how you control yourself, resist temptation, and stay focused on long-term growth rather than immediate satisfaction. While internal discipline is a self-discipline, is what you can learn on your own. External discipline, this involves following the rules or code of conduct of the team and being under authority. That's for external Then we have ways that you can get self-discipline. So how do you get self-discipline? It's very simple something. Number one, you learn how to manage your time. Because time is essential. So you don't use it anyhow or waste it. Because 1 minute is gone, it's gone forever. Then you have to create your daily routine. Like your daily routine, what you do in the morning. I have to wake up at the time, go to training, come back. The way you want your day to go, that very good. You just have to create a daily routine for yourself. Then practice self-care and focus on your mental health. Very important. So one day you will not wake up and your head will be going flat. So you just have to take care of yourself. Then avoid temptation and distraction. Temptation can come in any form. So in any form that temptation is coming your way, just have to be very careful so that you will not be tempted to do something else. So it's part of discipline. When you discipline yourself, you'll be able to attend to that. Then focus on consistency and persistence. Then as a professional footballer or an athlete, you should know what to do at the right time, what to eat, the food that can benefit your body. Right time to sleep, right time to wake up. What to do at the right time, and what you know that can make you to give your best even while in training. And what you know that will make you to do well during hard situation. So all these are something that you can abide by yourself as a disciplined player. And lastly, you have to be disciplined in whatever you are doing in life. Because if you are not disciplined, you will be misled to do what you are to do. So I urge everyone at work, no matter what you are
Come to the middle, let's hear you. Talk. Go on.
But I already come to the conclusion.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you have some questions. Yeah. Wait,
Esther, why are you coming now?
I want to calculate it from the back. Okay. Benefits of discipline. My partner has said but there's some benefits of discipline that we should try to not forget about. It's about our mental well-being. It helps us to get the mentally stable when you're a disciplined player and you do things eating well, sleeping well, training the right way, getting yourself set for games the right way. It helps in the mental well-being. You're always prepared. Also we have productivity. A disciplined player, disciplined professional player, you always be productive in anything because you are doing the right things at the right time, making efforts to be a better player. It helps you with your productivity levels. Also, your health habits. It still involves eating and sleeping, eating right, sleeping right. It helps you have better health habits. And also, your personal growth and character, which is very important for the disciplined player. Your character matters. Your respect matters. People in authority, people that are good at moving in authority. So it builds character. Discipline builds character. It helps you in personal growth as well. Sometimes it's not about, or let's say, licky people. They know themselves. You know when to take as much, as much as you can take. So try to adjust. Better impression. Try to adjust with the way the things you take into your body, so that your health benefits will be top notch. So in conclusion, like me and my partner has said, discipline is a tool for success. It's a fundamental tool for success. It's a fundamental tool for growth, personal growth. So thank you very much for listening to us, and we appreciate you. Thank you. If there are questions. I say in a situation whereby you have diverse cultures, how do you implement it? And second one, to what extent will you Alright, to what extent will you implement discipline to somebody that you have already given this, maybe you've already you've already cautioned on several occasions. To what extent are you going to, or are you just going to, what will you do? Okay.
Anybody else question? Any question? Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like that first question.
Any other question? Yes, sir.
My question, ma. How do you discipline a player who plays very well, sees his or herself as one of the greatest players in the team, or say the greatest player in the team? She's rude. She's not a team player. she engulfs in her own laws, but at each game she plays, she delivers. Is that a good influence in the team? In case we have such player, how do we go about it?
Any other, please? Okay, let me try. Can we still put our heads together? With the lecture, right? Let me try with perpetual growth. Perpetual, you asked that in a situation whereby you have diverse cultures, how do you implement discipline in the team? I would say, like we are as a football team, everybody here is different, obviously, different background, different upbringing and all that. I feel like there are rules in a team that have been put in place for us to follow. So that's where we talked about self-discipline. Self-discipline is self-mastery. You have to master it yourself. It cannot be taught. It's you that will find ways to get yourself disciplined. Like you know the right. We are all nobody that will say he or she doesn't know the right thing to do. Might not know at the right time, but you know the right thing. So you try to infuse it together, doing the right thing at the right time. But for us that have different cultural backgrounds, different we are different people, unique in our own ways. We have to follow, there has to be rules, external, that's where the external discipline is about, there have to be rules that we follow. If we are being given rules that we should do this at this time, at this time, we try to just do it. Like Coach always says, he said a lot the time we were in Bayelsa about adapting. Honestly, it wasn't easy for me. The time the period we went to Bayelsa, right? Pre-season. I think no. The other one that we were eating food from
Raymond.
in Raymond, thank you. In Raymond. There were rules that coach put out that it was hard for me personally. He told us that we need to be adapting to things, we eat the certain kind of way, our phones should be shut out a certain kind a period of time and all that and all of these things. So we had to adjust to it. I had to adjust to it. So for me that's external discipline. Sometimes your leaders will lead you sometimes and it looks like it's strict and it's a punishment, but at the end of the day it's shaping you. Maybe wherever we go next, some of these things that we are learning from here, take it to the other place and it builds us and builds us and builds us and make us better. So for me, I would say because of the rules in the team, the rules that is being given, we try to adapt, we try to adjust, we try to work with the rules and then some other players can discipline players. Pepe, does it at least answer?
Yeah.
You asked the other one, you said to what extent we implement discipline to someone we are very cautioned. Yeah, how would that go? It's a personal thing. Discipline too involves personal growth. If someone has been cautioned before and that person is not maybe changing, just to what extent do we implement discipline? You have to be patient. You have to be patient with that person because maybe from the background the person came from, the person is very stubborn. I have many stubborn people here in this team that they're very stubborn, they don't listen. So if someone has been cautioned before and yet they're not seeing any changes, maybe you go do deliver service already. I don't know what you want to do. You know, there are rules that has to be followed, like it or not. So if I don't know what to do, coach, I don't know, maybe you can answer that. But I'll go into the third question, and that was your question, which is very, very wide. It's broad. You say how do you discipline a player who plays very well? The person sees herself as one of the best. That person is rude. That person is not a team player. Lives in her own laws, but still delivers record. Coach, you are coach. It's not going. If the player, you are the coach now, you really want to discipline a player in whatever ways you deem fit. If the player is not up to any, how do we do that? The player is your player, so you should be able to. I don't know how I want to do that one. Are you talking about the particular person in this I'll send it to you. Because this thing, it looks like if I'm a coach, I'm not the coach. But if I was a coach, the person delivers, but it's not the team players who gives that. Maybe you can sit the person down for a few days. This is, you said if I'm a coach, it's my opinion. So let me say my opinion. Maybe if the person is rude but he delivers, I don't think that a team is about one player. I feel like that's why it's a team. Together everybody achieves more. Acronym for team, TEAM. So one person cannot do the job, even though that person delivers. But the person is, you even said it's not a team player, it's rude. So that the person don't corrupt others, maybe you can sit that person out for a while with many advice, you advise a lot, put that person in prayer, everything. So maybe that person can change. Maybe a few matches, the person will sit out, see other people doing the job, get a result. Maybe that person will learn how to be better player, better team player, and also a good person.
Sorry,
Please.
sorry to talk about like you said, like you said, as a teammate, how can you be a player?
To the person. Fine. That are the teammates to that person that well, you can talk to that person. Talking helps. Sometimes we don't know what the challenges people are facing that makes them act the way they act. Me, I give people benefit of that as a person. Even if maybe you have done something, I would want to know the reason why this person reacts this way. I have my own faults and my own flaws as well. But if like someone is rude or not a team player, maybe you can go and try to understand the person. I think that's where sports therapy comes in. There's therapists in football, all of these psychologists that help people's brain and know what they are thinking to make them activated. But obviously in Nigeria we don't have certain things. But since you are a player and we don't have all of those facilities, you can help talking to the person, you can help, try to understand why the person behaves the way they do. Is it good?
I just want to add into what you are saying as the individual player playing alone. Like for me, if the coach wants to teach the player a lesson, the player can play alone against 11 players. So yes, for the player to learn, that is a team game, not an individual game. So by then, the player will have the sense that this football I'm playing, I'm not playing it for myself, I'm playing it for everybody. So I guess that is the best lesson to give to the player.
Coach?
have types of committee, organizing committee. We have executive committee, we have subcommittee, and we have ADO committee. The executive committee, those are the people involved in the top level group that sets strategy, approve budgets, and make major decisions. They will have a subcommittee, also known as functional teams. They are specialized group focused on specific tasks, e.g., finance, marketing, registration, and technical or audio business. Then the ADO committee. There are temporary groups of committee that created for a specific time, projects, e.g., planning a specific conference or party. We have key functions of an organizing committee. We want to have planning and strategy. We have logistics and execution. We have marketing and publicity. We have financial management. We have decision makers or problem solvers. Then we have evaluating. The planning and strategy. There are people involved in developing detailed plan, timeline, and budgets for the events. 2, the logistics and execution. They are involved in coordinating venue, catering, and on-site management. Number 3, we have marketing and publicity. They are people that promote the events, managing communication with the attendees. They have financial management. Those are the people that secure funding, sponsorship, managing expenditures. They will have the decision makers. They address challenges during the process. Then they evaluate it. They assist the success of the event to improve functions or features. They have key roles within the organizing committee. We have the chairperson, secretary, treasurer, and the general members. The chairperson leads the committee, sets agendas, and liaises with senior management. Then the secretary maintains record, schedule meetings, and handles documentation. Number 3, we have the treasurer. The treasurer maintains or manages the budgets and financial reporting. The general members. The general members execute specific tasks assigned by the subcommittees. I will stop here a bit for my colleague to continue their work.
Tactical organization. It means a team tactical organization refers to how well positioned the team players are to carry out their tactical instructions regarding tactical shape and player movement. A good tactical organization enables a team to move effectively use its playing system, like their pattern, not
Organization is a structured group of people working together to achieve common goals. It involves division of labor, hierarchy, and coordination of tasks. Example of organization: businesses, schools, hospitals, and football, as for example. All these organizations aim to meet needs, solve problems, and provide services. We have purpose of organization. The purpose of organization is to achieve goals that individuals cannot achieve alone. For instance, in football here, example, this is in our major task is to qualify to Super League. So it cannot be achieved by an individual, but it can be achieved through an organized team, oneness, and team spirit. Thank you.
In a summary, just like, for example, I'm a team, and as an individual, as a player, how well organized you are to focus on your career. And for example, before the season starts, what are your goals? And if you're not well organized, you will be able to achieve that. And for example, maybe you're going for a training, you're not back to your roots, you're not back to your goals and all. Maybe it's time for people like when you rushing, you're not organized. So as a team and as a player, you should try to be organized and be focused for our goals. Thank you.
Any questions?
Okay.
And what's the meaning of AGO? So you hear that question?
Like I said before, I said a team tactical organization. I said a team tactical organization refers to how well positioned the team players are to carry out their tactical instructions regarding tactical shape and player movements. I repeat, a team tactical organization refers to how well positioned the team's players are to carry out the tactical instructions regarding tactical shape and player movements. A good tactical organization enables a team to move effectively use its playing system, like their pattern of play. Every club have their pattern of play. Some they kick and throw, while some kick the ball. No. So I call it an example of organization. We have businesses, we have schools, we have hospitals, and we have football as well. All these organizations aim to meet needs, solve problems, and provide services. The next one.
Your software name.
Organization of football.
together. Everybody has to be organized so that we can achieve our aim as a team. So we have to be organized.
Okay, recap that, please. You said the age, you said that way.
Okay. AD committee. AD.
Ad hoc committee. We have committee. Ad hoc is like specific persons speak together to execute a particular project. It's not the main committee. The committee, like you said, the organizational committee, then those ad hoc from the committee, they came together and said, this, and this can deliver this thing. So they went and scoured for them and put them together and tell them what they want from them, and their duty is to deliver. They always deliver. They don't come back with complaints. So you are privileged to be a member of ad hoc committee. Organizational committee, I have a question. Stroke logistic, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, sir.
A plan logistic. Okay, we are going for a football match. We want to leave by 5. We all get into the vehicle. We left. On getting to where we're going, we discovered that most of the stuff we're supposed to use are not in the vehicle. We assume they carried it, or B carried it, or C carried it. Don't narrow it as the work of the captain, or the work of the curator, or the work of the coach. Assuming it's something for organization, and we'll get there eventually. It slips us up. Nobody can eat it. What do we do?
Like you said, we're going for a match. And we all know we're going for a match. Every department will be announced what and what, like the curator now. She knows she's responsible for the goals, the balls, and all. And as a player, you know you have to go into the boots, the balls, the jerseys, and all, which you know you need for the match. So before that day, like the night before the day you're traveling, you have to make sure you pick your things, cross-check, and set your bag before leaving. And if you get there, peradventure, it happens, you get there. Peradventure, we get there. It depends on what we left behind or what we see. If it's, like, for example, maybe it's a boss, the management have to come in, like, try to get another person because we have to, because we need it at that particular time. That's all.
No. The same thing happened to a club in this IWFM just now that traveled for a match. On getting there, they discovered that their jersey collides, yes, collide with the home jersey, and they carried their away jersey. They waited for them for more than an hour or 30 minutes. Nothing was forthcoming. The management could not deliver. So what do we do?
To me, if you ask me, I don't think there's any team that travels with one person.
I just told you of one.
The thing was, even at that, which means they are not organized, even at that, there's no way, Lagos, there's no way you cannot get, it just, within even 30, 15 minutes. Even with traffic, they say they waited for 1 hour.
30 minutes also. I think that's the walk over time. 15, 30 minutes.
So there's no way they will tell me that you cannot get another person. Or ask the other club, okay, what are the warm-up jersey they use?
There should be a name. The name must be on your jersey. You can't just wear any
And I
jersey
guess
to play Premier League.
But even at that,
their own aspects. That they did pre-match meeting in the morning. They were informed that there is a place they can put name on those jerseys. And their TM, like the way they put it. She's waiting. Maybe she wants to buy the job, or she wants to buy the time. Maybe they will. She should have plead with them that please let's ship the match to use time. So if they agree, then you pay what it is. But since that morning, they told you. So I don't know the reason why she did like that. And in another aspect, she said when she was explaining, she said something about when she was explaining about types of organizing committee there. She said something about treasurer, all those stuff. So that's the reason why we have backup in case something comes up very urgently, and we have that kind of short.
Organizational committee like somehow engulfs every other committee. Anything that pertains us, that pertains the team, pertaining this team, is the point called of organizational committee. Anything, I've said it before, we can't be going out, we wait for captain to tell us where to go and sit, excuse me. The organizational committee sends, maybe their boss sends somebody to go and scout for a place we sit. Then you come back to meet the captain that we've gotten a place we sit. I think that side is better. Then you tell the captain was like, where you say there, okay. You tell everybody, let's go there. You are in charge of our food. You are in charge of messages, because we can't be moving randomly in public. I know some of us have these vibes, like, I find, make I scroll, make they see me. But, like Sarah said, there are rules and there are rules. The rule is for you to make yourself expensive in public, not easily accessible. There is time for everything. You have a lot of work to do. People cascade to you, you reach out to others. You even make the job easier for these people. It's like you are the ad hoc captains when it comes to organization. You carry the pot from the car, you check if it's ready. The readiness depends on you. The settlement depends on you. Departure depends on you. It's your duty. Basi, we are leaving in 30 minutes. You can tell him, Coach said we are leaving in 30 minutes. But it's your duty to put it in place. It's your duty to come to me, Coach, how many minutes are we staying? How many minutes are we interacting? When are we leaving? Do you understand? You can't come to me, you come to captain. You have to come. So the bulk of the job is on the table. We have to learn how to express ourselves. The way you express yourself as you talk, that is how you express yourself when you play. It's different thing about that. Don't make anybody tell you that the way I talk different from it synchronizes. That's where we don't get it right. Life is synchronization. Synchronizes. Whatever you do, if you can express yourself, you can express yourself with the ball. If you are shy with the ball, you will be shy to express yourself or to do what your mind tells you to do. Discipline is the mother of all successes. There's no shortcuts. Discipline is the mother. Like Sarah answered the question. There's no what's the word? Universal player. Whether you score, you don't score. Assuming you injure, will the game wait for you? So football is all about a team. No player is too special or indispensable or something. There's no player of such. Discipline is key to everything about life. The first call is discipline. Discipline entails respect, entails self-management, entails self-productivity, it entails self-resilience. It makes you be a better part of yourself each day that passes. It's discipline. Some of us are indisciplined unknowingly. Until they are called on, they realize that like we say, some of our background are toast. So most of the things we are learning or we are hearing now sounds like we're speaking German. Everything boils down to discipline. Everything, if you must grow, if you must achieve, if you must settle down and have a befitting home, everything is self-discipline. Everything. A disciplined woman curtails any man. Once you are disciplined, you are responsible, you are respectful. Respect your bosses, respect your teammates, respect your opponents. Respect their coaches. Then respect yourself. That is the biggest of all. Respect yourself. Who can really told me self-respect. How do I respect myself? Forget about respecting captain, respecting people. How do you respect yourself?
Because when the first stay here and you used to stay there and go to this place, so they disrespect yourself first by not listening to the other.
Yeah?
Self-respect is the ability for you to caution yourself.
Caution yourself. Discipline yourself. Forget about rules that are set by the team. What are your own rules? Before we praise ourselves with TM's presence, there's one thing I want to say. My WhatsApp number is in the book, I mean the WhatsApp book. Send me a text message. I want to do 5 of your. Is that what we do? Integrity, right? Then discipline. How do you discipline yourself? 5 ways you put together to discipline yourself as a footballer. Send it to me as a text message via WhatsApp. You have from now till 4 o'clock on Tuesday. Everybody individually send. The question is this: what are the 5 ways or the disciplinary measure you constrain yourself to improve your career or your life endeavor? 5. Be that as it may.
Please come with the question.
I said, please listen carefully. I said, what are the 5 disciplinary measures you put in place? Let me make it, you put in place to check and balance your attitude towards growth in your career or in your self-esteem. 5. So, like I said, without much I do again. We applaud the speakers. Sarah, Gina, Favor, Aluko, the people that asked the various questions. I said thank you. Thank you for this gathering, for this unique outing. People, thank you for your organization. I don't know the committee. Proverbs to say that they should wear the makes it look unique like a school. So thank you all. Thank you most especially Jonathan. We can't thank you enough. But thank you for everything you do to make us known, to make us exposed, to make us important to the world. We say thank you. We pray for what you pray for yourself. It will be achieved. The wife is born, you choose, no way. So thank you. So on this ground, we welcome our TN.
and substitute. You understand? For people to give you audience, I think we start from there. Some are educated, some are not, some are yet to. So I believe with this, you'll be able to learn a lot and go from your career. Not when you are asked for maybe match you ask question, you'll be saying what you don't know. But I think with this, I think some of you will be able to do research also. And coach, I also want to say something. I think let this continue. I think it has come to stay. And also, let others give you the opportunity to say as well. Let one be one or two persons, so that if you are coming here, you know that one day to be you're going to stand and speak to you. Whichever way you want to say, even if it's in your language, you're going to be like that. But from there, you know how to communicate it continue. So I just want to say thank you, and support this. I don't know what really else need most, because I think that